Hello traders and welcome to my trading recap for December the 23rd, 2024. I trade price action, and this is a micro NASDAQ 100 futures chart and a 1,000 tick time frame. And I have two indicators on my chart. The yellow line is a 20-period exponential moving average, and the green line is a 9-period exponential moving average. So there is some strength off the open, but then a deep and sharp pullback. These three strong consecutive bars that end in a reversal bar, and then some upside strength. So it looks like maybe this is a push to the upside, quite a strong deep pullback, and then maybe we're looking for another second leg push to the upside. So I entered above that bar on a stop order and had my stop too tight and should have had it a little bit wider. If I had been given another moment, I would have dragged it a little bit wider, but I was stopped out of that trade very quickly. This is 2 contracts in and 2 contracts stopped out. Price went sideways here for 5-ish bars and formed a small consolidation. So kind of a flag. So a bull trend, potentially a pullback, a flag inside that trend, and then a break above that flag. And then a breakout pullback on this next bar. And I entered on that pullback down to the top of this range with a stop wider this time down towards the bottom of the range down here around 25 points. And had a great trade, 3 strong bars, a pullback bar, and then 2 more bars in my direction. And I took my first contract off there and trailed my stop up to see if this would run, but I wasn't giving it a lot of room because at the open, reversals are relatively common and relatively quick. So I actually got stopped out below the bottom of this bear bar here. So this was 2 contracts in, 1 contract take profit, and the second contract take profit. Here you get kind of a micro double top, lower high reversal. And at this point, the low of the day is on the first bar of the day, which is down here at about 609. And price heads after another double top or another top, price heads back down towards the low of the day. And then breaks out below that low of the day. So I'm not looking to trade inside of a range. This is very range bound price action. But as soon as it broke out below here, this is a test below and then a pullback. You can look at this as leg 1, pullback, and then leg 2. I took a momentum short trade here at this marker here at about 93 and covered my first contract at about 10 points and then just moved my stop up to break even for my second contract and was stopped at a break even pretty much right away for that second contract. That was a momentum short side scalp. I wish I would have taken both off there, but it's a profitable trade nonetheless. And then price pulls straight back up to the bottom of this range again. So the breakout is, maybe this is a breakout and a pullback, or maybe it's a failed breakout at this point. So price comes back down to the low of the day. At this point, you could think about this pivot low as defining potentially the range, the bottom of the range. And you get a break below that and a pullback and just sideways price action. This price pulls all the way back into the middle of the range, comes straight back down to the bottom of the range, and then you get a breakout, a pullback, and then this is really strong momentum down to the downside here. And I took an entry, a momentum entry here on this bar right there, and quickly covered 1 contract and trailed my stop on the second contract and was stopped out. In hindsight, I should have left my second contract on with a break-even stop, which was never bothered, and should have looked to swing that second contract and look for a different reason to exit, such as this potential exhaustion bar, this potential exhaustion bar. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars here that are sideways, and then a break back above those 5 bars. So this is like a failed bear flag with no breakout to the downside. And price reversed from there and headed straight back up into consolidation and more or less just went sideways for the rest of the day. So those were my 4 trades. My trade results are here. This is the time of the trade the product, the side, buy or sell, the quantity, and the price. So my first trade of the day was the one I was stopped out on. I bought 2 contracts at 42, and this is my stop on both of my contracts at 32.5, 32.5. So a loss on the first contract and second contract of 10.25 points for a total of 20.5. My second trade was 37 points, third trade 13, and fourth trade 15 for a total of 45 points of profit today. 3 winners out of 4 trades, so 75% win rate. I made about 2.3 Rs. If you're risking about 10 points on a trade, which is more or less what I do, that second trade had a bit of a wider stop. And this is my gross profit and net profit after commissions. Thanks for watching.